Hello, everybody. Welcome back into another video, another audit for Make Money Audit and MakeMoneyAudit.com. Today's audit is going to be on one of my most favorite BS slinger of them all, Mr. Chris Kohner. This one, he already jumped to. You already saw the whole main thing. Anyways, so in this video, he's basically interviewing this other guy about him starting a global staffing company. Okay. So let me give a quick read on some of my notes and then we'll go ahead and play some of the video for you. So, okay, actually, I'm just going to play the video so it'll make more sense.
Done 100K in 100 days. We live in a time where any idea that you've had for years is now possible, even if you don't have anything. My whole tech stack to start, Lovable, Wi-Fi, and a computer. Okay, that's it. That's all you have to do to start this. There are 330 million Americans, and they're...
Okay, so now I'm going to come into my notes. I kind of went on this one ass backwards, but so again, in the video, if you guys watch it, 100K in 100 days, starting with $200, no experience needed. Yeah, right. I pulled the video apart claim by claim. I ran all 6. There's a couple other ones inside the video, but my AI, the tool, only picked up this one. So if you watch some of the other ones, most of the ideas in there aren't bad. Some actually get a pretty good grade, like a C, I think. But the system only picked out the ones that are basically unrealistic in time frame and stuff like that. So we'll go back in and go ahead. So there's 6 of them. Okay. I check the numbers against what, the guy says about himself in his own interview. Here's the outcome. I think it's, you got a B, a C, and 4 Ds. The business is, every one of these businesses is real. That's the only reason why they're doing, they're getting that type of grade. Let's see. Recurring, okay. Fees, 28, okay. Salary, industry standards, and I doubt he made the money. Okay, what's BS is stating line. The no experience, the guy built, and this is where he gets it. He's like, you can start anything with no experience. I'm going to call his BS right there. Okay, if you listen to the video, the guy built and sold a $2 million landscaping company. He came from 40 years of a machine shop or a mechanical shop that his parents owned. He built and sold a marketing agency and placed 20 people for free before he even had lunch. Okay, right. What he doesn't tell you, the 26 of the clients came from texting people he already knew. He already knew them. So I spent all 35 years in, business finance and stuff like that, and auditing and collections. I've done it all in finance. This one, it's just, it's not realistic. Think about it. How many AI companies are out there right now? How many staffing agencies are out there right now? Okay. Just think of that. We'll play this a little bit more.
There are 33 million business owners. Therefore, 10% of all Americans are a business owner. Right. Therefore, 10% of everyone we know is a business owner, aka in this case, a potential customer to this business. Yep. I didn't know.
So let me run that by there. If you do the math, 33 million people, okay? 33 million Americans, okay? 33 million business owners. So at 10%, like he's saying in there, everyone you know is a business owner, potential customer. Okay, and what it doesn't tell you is that the 330 million includes babies and knowing an owner, babies, retirees. Yeah, so everyone knows you're gonna be able to sell a 2-year-old a business idea. Okay. All right. And knowing an owner isn't the same as owning an owner paying a stranger. Yeah, like you're going to walk up to somebody or call somebody and say, hey, I got the next great person for you, next great employee. Well, by the way, it's going to cost you $4,500. Yeah. So he also has in there something about a $200 a month for membership at 75% of the people who already paid him $100. So if you don't get a zero placement, it's basically an upsell. So if you don't get any placement, you don't get any money. Okay. Let's say, yeah. So back to the 100K. It came from a warm network, not a playbook. He knew everybody that he texted, clearly in the video. They shine over that, thinking to give you this whole shiny, happy, happy idea and crap like that. It doesn't work that way. So 30 placements, 26 to 27 clients, first customers acquired by texting business owners and friends. Same move as his landscaping launch. Some deal discounts for half price for getting rolling. A cold start beginner, you're not going to get there. If you're just starting out, it isn't going to work. And I'll give you some factual information. On one of my consulting businesses, I thought, you know what, I'm going to try and outreach to all these people that I deal with in my industry, right? I scraped through Outscraper. I scraped, I think, almost 2,000 businesses in California, where I'm from. Out of all those people who responded back with a cold text, 5 answered. I closed 2. It's unrealistic number if you think you're just going to start out sending text to everybody and they're just going to sign up. So let me play a little farther here.
No, that was a thing.
Make 30 grand for each one of these.
I had no idea. I think global talent plus AI is the absolute sauce, the game changer.
Yeah.
It brings up the people that never thought they could do anything.
Oh yeah, here's another one. You guys will love this. American-based company, okay? So the recurring revenue doesn't exist until the hard part is done, okay? The 200 month is the 70. Yeah, we got that part right. In this video, he basically takes all his existing staff, fires them, and hires people from overseas to do the work on his staffing company. So his idea is to piss on American workers, bring in outsiders, and have them run his business. Yeah, that's a great guy. I really hands off on that dude. Okay, let's see. I'm just dumbfounded on this one. Another one by Chris Kohner. I can't understand how come people at 624,000 people subscribe to this guy. Why are you guys doing it? Every one of his ideas is unrealistic. Every one of his ideas doesn't tell you the whole thing. It's all made up mythical shit. I actually have customers who are, headhunters. They're talent acquisition businesses, and they make good money, but they've also been doing it for, I think, about 10 to 15 years. One's probably been in it a little bit longer than that, way before AI. Yeah, granted, anybody who uses AI has an advantage. Any business that doesn't use AI is at a disadvantage. That's not rocket science. That's pretty much understanding. What these guys tell you is any idea is possible. Yes, it is. I'm a 100% believer of that. If you've got an idea, do it. But before you start making claims like these guys have done, if you're going to go on YouTube and basically put it out there for the world to see, have the backup, have the balls to actually say and back up what you mean. Don't give unrealistic time frames. Don't give unrealistic expectation of money. It dumbfounds me of how 624,000 people can follow this guy and listen to the bullshit that he has. It just dumbfounds me. So I'm going to go into the website here and we're going to see. Okay. Just so you know, I'm running the same one. There he is there. That's the thumbnail. There's his same cheesy smile like, hey, I'm the best thing in the world. Follow me. All right. How to make a 6-figure with a global talent staffing agency. You're not going to do it. It gets a D. The speaker, the 100,000 in 100 days, was achieved by existing business network. There's the big key. It's people he already knew. He already had a marketing agency. He already had worked 40 years with his parents, mechanical shop or whatever it was. So he had a network built. Okay. You need to understand that. If you have the network, go for it. By all means, man, go at it. But if you don't, expect that you're going to have you're not going to make money like they think. Yeah, U.S. based recruiting is really oversold. While 30% of the first year salary is legitimate recruiting fee, the video is not practical playbook or realistic time for beginners to achieve such placement. Yeah, there's too many talent recruiters out there now. I mean, unless you have one hell of a network, you're not going to get anywhere. So, yeah. Basically, what it's saying is 6 to 12 months if you're going to try and do something like this. So you got to understand, you got to think about what you're going to spend in advertisement, because you're not just going to do it on Facebook. You're going to, you're going to have to recruit maybe LinkedIn. You're going to have to start placing yourself out there, and that costs money, none of which these guys tell you. Okay. Let's bring up the economic part of this, and then I'm going to wrap the video up because I'm starting to feel worse than I have been, so I'm not feeling that well. Speaker claims to have started with about 200 from his tech stack, Lovable and QuickBooks. However, this omits the significant value of the existing network, which he explicitly used for his first clients. Yeah, he used his own network. If you had that many people in your network, yeah, you're going to make money. You get it? Come on. Lovable, QuickBooks, 80 to 280 a month. Marketing sales tools, 550 to 200. And vetting recruiting tools, 100 to 500 a month. The claimed average ticket is 45 to 5,200 per placement is possible. I mean, I know the people that I deal with that I've done work for, yeah, they're pretty pricey because you're paying them for the month is what they're doing. So you don't pay them by the hour, they pay them by the month. So yeah, but achieving 30 placements in 100 days without an existing network, highly improbable for a beginner. It may take you one to two placements in 6 months of generating 45 to 10,000. This whole video is based on the fact this guy had an existing network. That's it. Okay? That's how he made it. That's how he got where he got. If it wasn't for his network, this wouldn't have been in it, I'm just dumbfounded. I don't understand how people hang around with this crap for so long. As somebody who's been in the industry or business finance for 35 years, I'm just dumbfounded by the amazing amount of people that get swallowed into the hype of these guru guys. This is why I've made my channel. I'm trying to help you understand. These guys are full of shit, and the only thing you're feeding by signing up and liking for them is their own egos and their own. I'm Mr. Ingenuitive. I know everything. Chris Conner, what a dipshit. He's a dipshit. So I really just don't. This guy, out of all the gurus that I audit, him and the Econ King are the two of the most BS scammers on YouTube. And people, you got to start waking up. You got to start waking up to their BS. So as usual, if you want to go and run an audit on your own, you click the YouTube URL, video transcript, and hit the run audit, and then you get your information. Like I've always said in all my other videos, you download it, share it, because the minute you run another audit, this is gone, and you have to wait 24 hours before you can do it again. I'd be curious, so I'm going to make a call out. If there's any of the Chris Conner followers watching this video, in the comments, tell me what business idea you got from him, and did it work, and how long did it take for you to make your money back? And be realistic. Don't just tell me, oh, it took 30 days like Chris said. Show me the proof. proof is in the numbers. Numbers don't lie. If you've got the backup and you guys are out there watching this and you support Chris, back up his claim. I'll be more than happy to go on there and say, hey, you're right. I'm wrong on that one, but I'm not, because I know that everything he's selling out there is just bullshit. But if you guys can try and show me something, I'll be happy to look at it, even audit it. And if it's wrong, if I'm wrong, I'm not going to be like these fake gurus are. I'm going to tell you I'm wrong, and I'll tell you why. So like and subscribe. Send me something in the comments, everybody. Look forward to the next video. Have a good day.